You can't just spring something on this. No, you can't just spring something like this on me when this amazing rubbery chicken a la salt and salt is about to come forthwith.
Hey!
What's going on?
Hey, we love reading your comments and your questions.
Yep.
I think the most common question we get is, do you ever fight?
I feel like maybe we don't show enough of our real lives if people have to ask that question.
Yeah. And I'm sorry if we presented ourselves as
someone that doesn't fight.
Yes.
Because that's a misrepresentation. I think we fight a healthy amount. And we wanted to bring up one that we had recently. The whole thing, if you talk about it, it seems really ridiculous. And it started with your bra.
I can't believe we're really gonna do this.
Right? Shouldn't we?
Our weekdays are like most families. It's like one of those beautiful mind situations where every single moment has to be so carefully choreographed because the slightest hiccup and boom.
And if you looked at it on a chalkboard, it would make sense to you, but anybody else would think that you need to go to an institution.
So our weekdays are very carefully planned.
And you get like a little bit overboard when it comes to scheduling. Yeah, you're like, Penn, you're picking up PC from basketball, but you have to get there 4 minutes early in the far left lane to be the first to pick up so you can drop off Lola at her play rehearsal by 6:15, right? And then you're like, if you show up at 6:16, there will be no play, they will shut down the production, they will detonate the building, and we will all go to jail for detonation.
If there's a new event, a hiccup, it's all over.
Okay, good. So here's the fight. It's around dinner time, and I call my wife.
And this is how I heard the phone call. He calls me and says, I don't know what you've been doing all day. Just probably sitting there eating bonbons, but I could really go for some chicken wings. I mean, I know you spend the entire weekend and early part of the week meal planning and getting everything perfect, but I'd really love some chicken wings. So I know you've already cooked something, but let's not cook dinner tonight. Let's go get some chicken wings. Beer and chicken wings. I want chicken wings.
What does a bonbon even look like? I don't think I've ever seen one of those before.
I don't know, but I would enjoy a bonbon.
So there was a pause at the end of the line, and I thought she was gonna be like, yeah, let's go. I'm getting in the car, I'll meet you there, because I was with the kids. And there's this pause, and she goes, I can't. I've already taken my bra off.
Obviously.
That was her, she said, I've already taken my bra off. And I'm imagining her when she's doing it, like sitting back.
Eating bonbons.
Eating bonbons. Like, I've already taken my bra off.
Well, duh, it's a law of nature. If you take off your bra, you cannot then put it back on in the same evening.
Is that a law of nature?
It is.
Like, this is something I did not know about. I figured like it takes you 1 second to take your bra off. You can do it through the inside and outside of your pants. You can snap your finger and then hold out one hand and there it is. It's like the easiest thing ever. Isn't it that easy just to put back on?
It is not. And in fact, it actually just physically can't go back on when it's off.
So as I try to explain the physics of a bra, you're like, I already defrosted this rubbery chicken and you gave me 0 notice. You can't just spring something on this like for me. You can't just, I'm getting flustered. You can't just spring something on this. No, you can't just spring something like this on me when this amazing rubbery chicken a la salt and salt is about to come forthwith. Like, what was the chicken you were gonna make? Let's be honest.
I mean, it was chicken.
Thank you for making it. I appreciate it.
But
was it gonna be good?
Yes, because I made it.
Okay, good. Okay, sorry. No, okay.
I mean, it wasn't, but it was dinner, and I already prepared it.
Well, you defrosted the chicken.
Prepared it. Then he fires back with, why can't we be more spontaneous? It's like, live for the moment, bro. Like, you're living in the past, and I'm living here, and I want to live with the woodland creatures, and I want chicken wings. And why can't we be more like those people who just go to dinner?
Was that just a reference to Blades of Glory?
Yes.
The woodland fairies?
Yes.
Up top. That was good. And I guess I probably said something like that, and I apologize. But then it turns from that into you coming back to me once again, like there was no plan for this, and we can't just go out to dinner every meal. It's not healthy and it's expensive, and you don't pay attention to our finances. Why don't you pay attention to our finances? We don't have great finances. We don't have the Kardashians' finances. You said you started saying finances.
Well, and it's
like
true. You can't just go out to dinner anyway. Anyway.
The bottom line is, it was like you didn't want to take your bra off, and we got into an argument about money. We talked about this argument with our pastor, who's kind of also our marriage counselor, right? And he gave us a really interesting piece of advice that we thought we would share with you guys. He like, we did this, and he's like, you got to stay in Cleveland. And we're like, what? He's like, stay in Cleveland. This was in the wintertime. Chris is like, Cleveland's this like really cold town and no one wants to stay there. They want to go somewhere else. That's where the argument is. That's the uncomfortable. Think of Cleveland as the argument you started with. That is uncomfortable, and it's much easier if you fly out to Chicago, where the argument is you never give us any planning, or fly out to LA, which is we have finance problems. You have to like stay where the initial argument is.
And the initial argument was about me not taking my bra off. Or not wanting to put it back on. And I win that argument because it's biologically impossible to put it back on.
Right, so that part is fascinating to me. And I can't wait to see the comments, because most of our comments are females. I think there may be 2 or 3 males who'll be like, yeah, why can't you put it back on? I can put my pants back on.
But we've already discussed the fact that you leave your pants in weird places. So.
Well, stay in Cleveland, honey.
So now we've learned that if we start a fight, we keep that fight there. There's no
Stick with it.
Yeah, but there's no going back to the finance fight or going over sideways to the we can't be more spontaneous fight. So we're working on staying in Cleveland. So to answer the most common question we get,
yes. Thanks for watching.
No. Yes, we do argue. We genuinely like each other most times. Today was a little bit of a testy day. Today we were on each other's nerves.
Yeah.
And I think also marriage involves like a normal
level of separation.
A normal level of like not liking each other sometimes too.
Oh, I was gonna say separation.
We should do more of that.
We don't have any separation.
Well, it's a lot of together time.
Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go over here and do anything at all.
Yeah.
Love you.
Love you too.
Hey.
No, I love you. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes definitely.
Stay in Cleveland.